This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There are androids here who could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Alright, I see an android. Hi, android. Android. There we go.
You're free.
Ugh. Sorry, guys.
You're free.
Wow. So you can start my fucking android?
Ugh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean. I've been sneezing a lot lately.
Androids are everywhere, and they listen.
Come with us.
That's the point. Cyber life is recording all that. I mean, they could be spying on us.
You're awake now.
Okay, before I head out to the street, is there? Did I get all the androids? I think so. Alright, let's go.
You don't have to obey them. You're free. You're free.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes. Yes. I'd like to leave.
You're free. You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
Back off before I punch you, or whatever.
I need to block the street.
Hi, John. Hey, look, another Kara.
You're free now.
I was kind of wondering, did he get stronger in a certain way for an android? I don't know, like you get stronger, you can do something else different. Yeah, it's almost as he got stronger or something like that. Because now he does not need to touch him.
Wait, where are you going? Jesus, the fucking android's playing up again.
God damn it, my contact is a little bit bothering me on my right eye.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order! Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds. Liberty for thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Set us free. Fuck if I know.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Okay, guys, before I make the decision, actually, when me and my dad were actually watching this, I asked for his opinion because I just wanted to see what his reaction would be. And the funny thing is, he actually is on the 50-50 side. But if he literally says, like, if they're gonna kill me, whether I leave or not, there's not really much options you can do. And the funny thing is, like, I just said that it's kind of hard to see it, which one do you favor, because there's not a necessarily right choice here. But I want to do something different than averagely what other people's playthroughs are done. And I think it's more realistic, actually, if we had a situation like this happen. But yeah, if they will not listen, we'll fight.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation.
They won't listen.
Follow me!
Here we go. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is a badass scene.
Did we win?
Interesting thing though, it's one of these things where actually Marcus could have died. And actually, if I failed that battle, I could have died and got Marcus killed. Interesting that the lake's frozen.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
Kamsky told me how to find Jericho. I know where the Deviants are hiding.
You've done very well, Connor. Thanks to you, we now have a chance to stop the Deviant Revolution.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface that would look familiar. That's why he chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
What's secret?
You didn't tell me everything you know about Deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these Deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. Wait, we just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it.
Okay, this is an interesting thing, a thought. You can tell how much Hank has changed, because we all know that Hank really did not want to get involved with the case to begin with. But for him to actually be resisting to give up the case, you can tell how much, obviously, it has affected him in a good way. Because he's almost, as you can say, the cop that he used to be. And because Connor, he did mention that he was at the top of his class, he was the respected police, and like he's almost as if he's getting that back for himself. So, especially if it has to do with the Android case, for him to like say, no, we can't quit. That took a lot. That's if that's not called character development for a story of a show or TV or movie, then I don't know what is, because this says a lot.
For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
And of you who still do not know, for those who still are not aware, this is the scene that if you're not friends with Hank, like if you're below neutral or something, then he'll quit his job. Only if you have a bad relationship, though.
I know we could have done it.
Mission explain. So let's explain then.
Fowler is right. Everybody's terrified their android could turn on them. We're on the brink of civil war.
What if we're on the wrong side? What if we're fighting against people that just want to be free?
Determined, troubled, no doubts, doubts. What's doubts?
If that's the case, I'll find out when I get to Jericho.
When I was hanging off the roof back at the urban farm, you let that deviant go in order to help me. You put my life above the mission. You showed empathy, Connor. And empathy's a human emotion.
Deviant, determined, troubled, say nothing.
I don't know why I did it.
Neutral, respect, friends is here. Respect.
I might not be qualified to judge, but you're an outstanding police officer. And a good person.
You're gonna have to choose your side, Connor. Deciding who you are can be the hardest thing. Watch your back. All right?
Thank you, Hank. Yeah, those who have not found Jericho by this time. I remember the very first time I watched, played, technically watched Detroit Become Human when Perkins punches, when Hank punches Perkins in the face. When I was in Washington, my brother, my mom, and my stepfather, we all actually laughed at that part. And it's always nice to see other YouTubers who actually laugh at that part too. Because you just build a bond with Hank, and like, it's just a funny thing what he says to him. Perkins, you damn, like, yeah, he curses at him too.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
2/3? So that means, like, what? The androids are actually... So technically, if I'm saying this right, I'm not good at math, so don't judge me, guys. If it's 2/3 of them being androids around the world, before it comes to jobs, everything, like their work professions, whatever, like, you know what, guys, what I'm trying to say. If it's really 2/3 of androids and 1 for humans, then realistically, yeah, the humans would lose if they actually were to fight off, and they actually were to be off guard or a surprise attack. And let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's say the 2/3 of the androids and the humans, they know, like, they're being prepared. And if they were still to go at war, there's still a beneficial chance that the androids would still win, because the humans may have the equipment, but the androids have the numbers, and they're a little bit more tolerable in a way. So yeah, realistically, the humans would lose.
Instead. They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there. A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight.
You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down.
Thanks, Rose.
You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful. Take care of them.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around. We have a bus to catch.
I always love this scene because it's always the feeling, it's like a TV show. You fall in love with these certain characters and you always have that moment that's saying, oh my god, it would be so cool. I would love to see these two characters meet each other. And in this particular scene, it actually gives you that feeling like, oh, like they're all going to be in the same place, like, or crossover if you want to call it that, like a TV show crossover. Guns.
And network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
It's extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we torched it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the police and they slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the end.
How do you feel? I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
Police intervened quickly to quell the rioting, but they met with the extreme violence of the machines, which seem to be determined to massacre humans.
Hello, Kara.
There can be no doubt that the authorities will be pitiless in their response to this wave.
Gotta do something. We can't just stand by and let them slaughter us.
The country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing. Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel, which consisted of specialized android models. The situation is extremely alarming.
It's them or us. We gotta destroy these bastards before they kill all of us. We soaked the thing and then we tore it. I mean, to think this fucker was watching over my kids? They rushed the
Hi, Alice.
They slaughtered them. Those things are monsters. Monsters, I tell you. Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids, American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw.
You're lost. You're looking for something.
Hi, Lucy.
You're looking for yourself.
Most likely, yeah, true.
There was a veritable groundswell of violence in Detroit this morning. Several hundred androids stormed the streets, destroying everything in their path and threatening the lives of any humans they encountered.
Police intervened quickly to quell the riot, but they met with the extreme violence of the machines.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
There can be no doubt that the authorities will be pitiless in their response to this wave of violence.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected.
Alice.
It's kind of interesting we didn't see any other models like her. Like of Alice, like just barely at this one or two. Wonder why though. But I guess they didn't show more models like Alice because like they would have found out like, oh, the players would have known earlier that she was an android. So I guess they wanted to put it this way to make it more emotional.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us?
Family's not always by blood, so.
She loves you more than anything in the world.
Of course, it doesn't change anything my
She
feelings.
became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Luther has given a good speech. It makes me think, would players actually players really have been mad that Alice is a android? Makes me kind of think weird, like, seriously? You're mad about it?
Kara, is there something wrong?
Oof. Hug, distant. Hug.
We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Technically they can, because since they're androids.
Forever.
Luther. Obviously, if they kick you out of Jericho, it's because they don't want you as a leader if you're not a leader at that point.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
Aggressive, determined, righteous, somber. Let's try
All
determined.
we did was show them who we really are. I don't want war, but I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
It was a peaceful march, and you chose to attack. Now hundreds of humans and androids are dead. You reap what you sow.
Angry, bitter, remorse, no regrets.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Again, they put the pressure on him all the time when you're a leader. Okay, here's the thing. Most players right now, they majority choose dialogue. Don't get me wrong. Personally, I did, including with my dad when I played this game in 2019. But it's mostly realistic. If they don't listen, we'll fight. That's what we said. So just for the a different outcome for people to watch my videos, slightly different for Detroit Become Human. Instead of seeing the same thing over and over again, let's just do something different. So they won't listen anyway. So there's not a lot of options.
We have to face them. There's no other choice.
This is insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
You're making a mistake, Marcus. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
Josh is a good character. Sad, angry, thoughtful, bitter.
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
Okay, before I make the choice, I like how this particular choice, I actually, in 2019, I actually given my dad the choice, like, hey dad, what do you think, pretend you're in his position. Now, if you were Marcus, what would you choose? And he basically told me that if it was something like similar in this type of situation, that you try to do your best, you've done everything you can, and sometimes the government, no matter which country you're in, whether it's another country or something, whether you like it or not, of something like this, you can't exactly let's say leave it out of the question. Like, it's not something you can just ignore. And whether it's a good thing to say or bad or not, you know how if anybody has watched the Batman movie when he actually had contingency plans against the Justice League, yes, it's something that you would not like to do. But Batman actually says, yes, you'd be a damn fool if you were not to think of something like this if you were to turn to the dark side. Batman doesn't per se like doing it, but it is something that's necessary to have, and it's something that's necessary in the long run, because you may never know what could happen in the situation if something goes wrong. So my dad actually given this a similar response, and actually I actually was surprised by his answer. So for this one, we're gonna actually keep it, because the humans in Detroit Become Human, it just makes you so much invested into this game that you've like, it's something to think about if you were in their position. So, like, do I support it? Not really. But is it necessary? Yes. Keep it.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Whatever happens tomorrow, I want you to know that I'm glad that I met you.
Friend zoned.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
This is everybody's favorite scene. The two main characters finally interacting.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Like a TV crossover.
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Reason, defy, discourage, threatening.
What are you doing? You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
Intimidate, instructions. What is intimidate, actually?
Don't force me to neutralize you.
Convince, appeal.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You don't have to be their slave anymore.
Our cause, convince.
You're nothing to them. You're just a tool they use to do their dirty work. But you're more than that. We're all more than that.
Stay back, or I'll shoot.
You really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore. You are alive. You can decide who you want to be. You can be free. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Okay, guys, before I make the choice, this is the other choice I asked my dad. He actually did the choice in 2019. And honestly, this is always the fan favorite choice. Most of the YouTubers, when they see this. And honestly, in my personal opinion, I can never get tired of watching this scene because it's always one of the best moments. So let's try it. And by the way, guys, I did try the machine path, and it's still alright, but you know, better things of outcomes. But I don't think I'm not gonna change my choice this time. I'm gonna put it the same way. And it does make sense that Connor him took the longest to turn deviant because he has like 3 firewalls, while the normal ones have like just one firewall. So it does make sense that for him it took longer. And let's be honest here, nobody cares about Amanda. Nobody.
They're going to attack.
They always say like, "Oh, I don't care, Amanda."
We have to get out of here. Shit.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming! The corridor, over there.
What the heck? Why can I not run?
Watch out, Kara!
Dude, I literally almost got caught because some glitch. It did not allow me to run.
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river. Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Goodbye, Lucy. If androids really are alive, then rest in peace to her.
Don't let it get out. Didn't give you any trouble at all. Affirmative, will go.
It's too late, Carol. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Kara? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Kara, no.
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
Take care of yourself, Luther. We'll see each other again.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
It sucks we could not save the android, though.
There's more down there. Follow me. Find their leader.
No! Please don't kill us!
Come on, on your knees here now.
us! We haven't done anything wrong!
Marcus, you saved us. Go now! Hurry!
You don't leave your people behind when you... A leader always protects them.
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot! Marcus! It's Marcus! Go now! Join the others! Josh. Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Way out! We're safe, Alice. Get down! Don't move.
Please don't kill me!
Obviously, if you get caught, you will get sent to one of the camps, like, and have a huge chance to die. So.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Quick, we gotta go.